video, we are going to study the topic, the cell. Cells are the building blocks of life. Our body is made up of several units called the cell. Cells are the smallest part of an organism. Cells are specialized to perform different functions. Cells carries all the basic functions of the life like growth, metabolism and reproduction. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function in all living beings. You can see in the figure structure of animal cell and plant cell. Discovery of a cell. Discovery of the cell is linked with the invention of a microscope. As you can see in the figure B, Robert Hooke's microscope. The cells were discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Now we will study what are dead cells. Robert Hooke noticed that the cork has a large number of small compartments or boxes joined together to form a honeycomb-like structure. As you can see in the figure A, cork cells are as discovered by Robert Hooke. Hooke called these little boxes dead cells. Dead cells were actually empty space surrounded by cellulose wall. Cellulose are the main cell walls of plants. Cell theory. The concept that all living organisms, whether plants or animals, are made up of cells was elaborated as cell theory by a German botanist Schleiden and a zoologist Scaven. This theory states that cells are structural and functional units of living organisms and cells arise by the division of pre-existing cells. How to study cells? Cells are studied with the help of a microscope. To differentiate cells, they are colored with dye called stain. The process of coloring the cells is called staining. The stained cells are mounted on a clean slide. Mounted means placed on a clean slide. Then it is observed under the microscope. As you can see the microscopic structure of onion cells and nerve cells. Now there are two types of organisms based on the variation in number of cells. First are unicellular organisms. Uni means single and cellular means cell. Means the organisms are single cell. In unicellular organisms, all the life processes are performed by a single cell. For example, amoeba and paramecium. Eggs are single cell structures. Second is multicellular organisms. Multi means many and cellular means cell. Means the organisms are made up of many cells. In multicellular organisms, the number of cells may reach up to billions and trillions. Different functions are carried by different cells. Many cells make tissues. Tissues combines to form organs. cluster of organs forms organ system, and finally the organism is formed. A group of similar cells dedicated to perform a specific function is called tissue. Several tissues together form an organ. Several organs join together to form an organ system. Many organ systems join together to form a complete organism. Diversity in cell shapes. Cells show a great variation in their shapes. Different shapes of cells are related to their specific functions. First, we will study animal cells. White blood cells are amoeboid. That is, they change their shape and move like amoeba by giving out projections from their surface. These projections are called pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means false feet. Muscle cells are spindle-shaped with pointed ends. Nerve cells are quite long and branched at their ends. Fat cells, liver cells, red blood cells, egg cells, etc. are rounded or spherical. Now we will study plant cells. Guard cells of stomata of leaves are kidney-shaped or bean-shaped. Mesophyll cells of leaves are long and rectangular with chloroplasts. Xylem vessels in vascular bundle of root and stem are cylindrical cells. Size of cells. The size of cells varies in different living organisms. Cells are measured in microns. 1 micron or micrometer is equal to 1 millionth of a meter. The largest cell is an ostrich egg. It measures 170 micrometer into 130 micrometer. It is about 25,000 times bigger than our red blood cells. The size of cells has no relation with the size of animal or plant body. It means that the cells in an elephant or a whale are not much bigger than those of a rat or a man. Mycoplasma is the smallest bacterium of about 0.0001 micrometer. Diversity in size of cells. Red blood cells are of 7 mu in diameter. Means blood cells are the smallest cells. Kidney and liver cells are from 20 mu to 30 mu. Nerve cells are of 1 meter long. Means nerve cells are the longest cells. Egg of ostrich measures 17 centimeter in diameter. Unicellular alga measures 10 centimeter long.